Good morning, Future Rich Dads and Future Rich Moms. Here with another video for today, April 9th, 2025. And we are right at the market opening range. And yeah, so we have a current downtrend that was broken with a strong move to the upside, bouncing off of this support where that red shaded area is. And initially I thought this would be a move towards the downside because it initially broke the upward trend with that yellow line, but it bounced off that support. So then we currently, since that was like a risky area to trade, just wait. And so therefore it had moved towards the upside, breaking the teal downward trend with a strong white candle, and then now currently like retesting. And I'm currently like downward bias here, since we are at the edge of that yellow upward trend. So is it going to retrace to the downside or continue towards the upside? So currently I'm here betting on a bounce to the bot side, due to that yellow trend line acting as a resistance per se and keeping us to the bottom to either fully retrace to the teal line, which is that downward trend line. So it would have been acting as a bounce retrace and I guess retrace off of this yellow line towards the downside to bounce off the teal line there. So as you can see, I bet kind of wrong, but this white candle seems to be a rejection to the downside. So we're hoping to go to the upside. And as you can see, it's a retracement upon a retracement. So kind of a bad place to be. It is moving, it broke, well, how do I say this? So just looking at this green arrow, you see with this right below this white candle on the right side, and then the following candle after that, that following candle breaks this downward trend. Therefore now it is retracing. However, there's this upward trend line that was acting as a support in this like 45-degree angle. So therefore there is a trend or a behavior of buying and selling in this upward fashion. So therefore it is acting as either a support or resistance, and here it was a resistance and fully retracing to the bot side. So as you can see, this current gray shaded area is the next area of support, and an area of support where it is combined with this downward trend line. So this is where the retracement is happening, and I'm in an awkward spot, so it's a bit of losing and winning here, as is because the break was due for a retracement. However, it bounced back into this yellow trend line and then bounced off of that to go towards the downside for a retracement. And here is like the kicker here, where a huge engulfing candle eats all of these candles around this level. So just look 7 minutes back, right where that yellow vertical area is, vertical shaded area where the 930 to 935 opening range is at. This current candle is going to eat all that and engulf all of these candles. Therefore, one, it retested into this previous volume area where we kind of like do a little crisscross with the teal and yellow up trend lines. Bounced off the shaded area where volume had accumulated and went all the way up to the upside to eat all of these candles, which means it has exhausted or fulfilled any pending orders around this area. So therefore we have, one, rejected the downside, and now that the orders have been fulfilled in this area, pretty much is more moving towards the upside to fulfill other orders above us, since we had rejected the downside so strongly. And so this was me entering into the trade at the close of the engulfing candle, and yeah, I'm waiting all the way to the upside. I know I don't really show it here, but I'll probably be scrolling to the left a little bit on the 5-minute chart to show the next area of interest, where volume had accumulated prior, and therefore, since volume has accumulated above us, that's where we should be going for any fulfillment of orders currently. So this is me trying to stay out of, as you can see in the volume profile, where the price had wicked into. I was trying to stay out of that because wherever volume is, that's where orders are going to be transacted. So I'm trying to keep my stop loss out of that area. As you can see, it's accumulating above this gray shaded area where another point of interest is. There's some volume that had accumulated in this area a little bit, and yeah, we're moving past those areas. And another point of interest here is where these candles had reacted to before, above us. So it's just a game of, do we break above these volume clusters, and do we keep going? So we are breaking above these volume clusters, and looking to the left on the 5-minute chart, there is volume accumulating here, and there is a big ass wick. So there is bound to be a wick fill around this area. As you can see, we're just above this volume cluster that we are currently above, breaking above that. So therefore, there should be some more volume above. But every line is a point of where orders had transacted. So therefore, there's potential for reversal in these areas. As you can see, we rejected that most recent upward shaded area, as that's where price had reacted before. So there's probably some sell orders being fulfilled here, and a bunch of people probably getting out of their profits, just like as I did, just got stopped out of my order. So therefore, my order had been handed off to somebody else. Someone bought my order, even though it's a sell. You only purchase orders, you don't sell them as a retail trader. So yeah, that's my $3,000 trade, and I had lost a couple $1,000s prior to that, and net gain of 2K. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw today, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm on Instagram, X, and YouTube. Thanks for watching. See you again.